Counting on alum Jim Bob Duggar continues to make many people curious about how he's managing his family after all the controversies they've faced since Josh's CSAM arrest in April 2021, especially regarding his daughter-in-law, Anna. There are reports that Josh and Anna are on the verge of getting divorced. However, some Redditors think the Duggar family patriarch is holding her back from making such decisions. Keep reading to see why. Counting on Jim Bob Duggar to become a busy grandfather. One of Jim Bob's most recent appearances was during Jed and Katie's gender reveal party last month. The married couple revealed that they're expecting twin baby girls, making Michelle and Jim Bob excited. But what caught the attention of many Counting On fans was Jim Bob's weight loss. According to some, it's either he's starting to live a healthy lifestyle, or the stress has taken a toll on his health. Reports claim that Jim Bob has been trying to overturn Josh's case. An insider even claimed that the oldest Duggar child is threatening to write a tell-all book about the family, which may be the reason why his dad has been trying to set him free. But it's believed that the latest rejection of Josh's certiorari request puts the nail in the coffin for his attempts to defend himself. Jim Bob holding back Anna? Some Redditors discussed the possibility that Jim Bob Duggar is holding back Anna. According to the poster, they think the Counting On alum is keeping track of his daughter-in-law's expenses so he could hold them against her if she tries to leave. Sources claim that Jim Bob has supported Anna financially since Josh's conviction. Several commenters agreed with the theory and pointed out that he had done the same to his daughters. He tracked his daughters' costs to grow up, tracked his wife's menstrual cycles. Of course he's keeping track of Anna's and her M's costs. It's too bad he didn't care enough to track his pig of a son's pornography sessions. It's really sad how much time he spent tracking the money he spent raising his kids instead of spending time with them. This is such a good point. He's probably got the number for everyone, including Meech and the little ones. I don't doubt it. He has the time and he is controlling and petty as F*******. I also believe that he isn't really giving her the money as a gift, but had her sign a contract that any cash he gives her is considered a loan. Same with Chvelin's legal costs. Counting On Jim Bob Duggar planning to bring family back to TV? There are also rumors that Jim Bob is planning to bring his family back on the reality show. The rumors come after Jana's sudden return to social media and YouTube after a 2-year hiatus. The Counting On alum even sparked speculation that she may be engaged, which may be documented for a special episode. However, TLC has yet to show interest in bringing the family back. In the sprawling hills of northwest Arkansas, the Duggar family compound stood as a testament to their strong religious convictions, traditional values, and a family-first mentality that had both enamored and polarized viewers of Counting On. Behind the large family gatherings and the unyielding smiles, however, lay a web of complexities and tensions that were often hidden from the public eye. Anna Duggar, wife of Josh Duggar and daughter-in-law to Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar, was a familiar face to those who had followed the family's reality television journey from 19 Kids and Counting to Counting On. She was always seen as a dedicated mother, a loyal wife, and a woman who had endured more than her fair share of public scrutiny, especially in the wake of her husband's scandals. The early days. Anna Keller, born into a large family herself, grew up with similar values to the Duggars. When she married Josh in 2008, she believed she was stepping into a life that mirrored her own upbringing, one rooted in faith, family, and tradition. At first, everything seemed perfect. The couple quickly started their own family, with Anna embracing the role of a stay-at-home mother, as was expected in their circles. However, the illusion of a perfect life shattered in 2015 when news broke of Josh's past indiscretions. The public fallout was swift, and the Duggar family was thrust into the media spotlight for all the wrong reasons. For Anna, the revelation was devastating. But through it all, she remained steadfast, standing by Josh and supporting him through the subsequent trials and tribulations. As the years passed, Josh's legal troubles only deepened, culminating in a conviction that sent shockwaves through the family. Anna, once the picture of quiet strength, began to show signs of wear and tear, though always behind closed doors. A strained relationship. Jim Bob Duggar, the patriarch of the family, had always been seen as a guiding force, not just for his children but for their spouses as well. His word was often law, and those who challenged it found themselves on the outside looking in. For Anna, this dynamic was complicated. She had married into the Duggar family and was expected to follow the same rules and adhere to the same principles. But as time went on, it became clear that Jim Bob's influence extended far beyond what Anna had anticipated. Friends close to Anna began to notice subtle changes in her demeanor. The once vibrant and outspoken woman had become more reserved, often deferring to Jim Bob or Michelle in matters that, by all rights, should have been between her and Josh. Even decisions regarding her children's education, health, and daily routines seemed to be influenced heavily by Jim Bob's opinions. Speculation grew that Jim Bob was exerting control over Anna's life, not just out of concern for her and the grandchildren but also to maintain the family's public image. With Josh's reputation in tatters, Jim Bob was determined to preserve the Duggar name, and that meant ensuring that Anna remained compliant and kept up appearances. Anna's silent struggle. For Anna, the struggle was twofold. On one hand, she felt a deep sense of loyalty to the family that had welcomed her with open arms. The Duggars had provided her with support during some of the darkest times in her life, and for that, she was grateful. But on the other hand, she was increasingly aware of the limitations being placed on her autonomy. Anna's parents, who had initially been supportive of her marriage to Josh, began to express concern. They worried that their daughter was losing herself, that the strong-willed young woman they had raised was being overshadowed by the expectations placed upon her by Jim Bob and the Duggar family. Despite the concern from her family, Anna found it difficult to break free from the mold that had been cast for her. She was torn between her loyalty to her husband and her desire to carve out her own path. But every time she tried to assert herself, she was met with gentle but firm resistance from Jim Bob, who reminded her of the importance of unity and obedience. The situation reached a tipping point when Anna expressed a desire to move away from the Duggar compound and start fresh in a different city. She believed that a change of scenery might help her and the children heal from the trauma of the past few years. But Jim Bob was quick to dismiss the idea, insisting that the family needed to stick together, especially in times of trouble.